All right, story number 7. So you know that they do things a little bit differently in Russia, particularly in the world of combat sports. I've seen arm boxing where the guys had to have one hand duct taped together. I've seen 2-on-1 MMA. I've even seen intergender MMA. Russian promoters have come up with another new one, and this one might take the cake. Ben Berger, what do you think this latest form of combat sport is in Russia?
A tiger against a bear.
Not a bad guess. So they're having fighters duke it out in a phone booth. We've got video courtesy of
In a
Punchbox.
phone booth.
Yeah, so they call it Punchbox. Look at this
Oh,
nonsense. They say that it was inspired by prolonged
oh,
striking exchanges in MMA, which some call phone booth fighting. The fighters start out back
oh
to
my
back like a
God.
duel. Then they go at it. Look at that. Look at that. One of the shitty things about this, and you could just see it right there.
Oh,
One of the
oh,
shitty things about it is that if one of the guys gets knocked down, he's basically the other guy can wail on him because the booth stops him from falling to the ground. So the other guy can keep wailing on him, and we basically just
oh
saw it
my
right
God.
there. What do you think of phone booth fighting, Ben?
That's crazy. I want to see Chris Jericho do it and give him one of the Judas effect.
The
I think
Judas
that'd be the
effects.
perfect move for him. For the yeah, he just turns around and boom, he's the winner.
Maybe
But
that would work. I don't know.
damn, that is some nonstop action there in the phone booth. I
In the phone booth.
don't even
And the
know if
thing
we
is,
have phone booths in America, to be honest, anymore.
someone tells me that they don't have them in Russia either. I think they just kind of brought it in because it seemed like a good
Ooh,
gimmick for the fights, you know? And the thing is, it'd be one
oh yeah,
thing. It'd be one thing if this was Mike Tyson or Floyd Mayweather money, but these guys are probably making next to
ooh,
nothing. You know what I mean? I don't think they're making a lot of money. Here's my question for
yeah.
you. Would you participate in Punchbox? What would it take to get Ben Berger in a phone booth like that?
Wow. Oh man. Um, hmm. Give me $500,000 and I will do it.
If there's any Russian promoters watching this, $500,000 and Ben Berger will step into the phone booth, maybe with Chris Jericho. I don't know. Well, let me ask you this question, Ben. So every question, every story that we do, I like to ask a question related to that
Okay.
story. My question for you with this one: have you
Ooh,
ever been stuck for any length of time in an enclosed space?
I have. So not a phone booth. Um, but I have been stuck in an elevator before for about an hour and a half. Um, yeah, it was a freaky situation. It wouldn't move, and the fire department had to actually come and like jimmy it open and help us out. It was a crazy situation, and I'm happy it's never happened again.
How high up were you?
I think we were at the 11th floor of like a 15-story building,
Okay, okay, all
so
right.
pretty up, but you know,
Yeah, I mean, if the cable had a
yeah,
snap, that would have you would have felt it. You know what I'm saying?
that would, yeah. I mean, I would hope. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I would hope like R2D2 is like pulling the strings or something.
Let's move on to story number 5. This one was reported by Yahoo News Australia. Another interesting one. So, in the Brisbane Water National Park, they have something called the Woy Woy Waterfall Pool. It's a hidden infinity pool in a hard to reach area, and it's become popular with influencers and TikTokers. And we got some pictures and video of some of these influencers. Go ahead, Joel. There's a beautiful shot there in the infinity pool. One of these influencers. There is another one right there. And I think we got a little. Oh, nope, nope. There's another one there. Beautiful. And I thought we had a video somewhere too, but that's fine. I think you kind of get the gist. People, of course, they're taking these pictures and they're getting these videos because they want to get the clickety clacks, they want to get the likes and they want to get the follows. Sometimes things are not necessarily as they seem, and the locals are reportedly warning people about danger lurking in those waters. Ben Berger, what's the problem?
Lurking in those waters, you have Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
I mean, that would definitely be something to get warned
That's
about.
where, you know what, that is where he's been hiding until now. The funniest thing, I was at the AEW Dynamite where he gave his now infamous Mark promo, and then he disappeared.
Well, that'd be
So that's
interesting
where
if
he's been hiding.
MJF. That'd be interesting if MJF was hanging out in the bottom of an infinity pool in Australia. But no, what happened was that water running into that infinity pool is supposedly runoff from a waste management facility nearby. We have a map. Go ahead and put it up there, Joel. This is courtesy of the Daily Mail. You can see at the top, this is the map of the area. There's the waterfall pool up there. And just a little bit down the way is the Woy Woy Waste Management Facility. And so apparently that infinity pool, locally, they call that infinity pool the bathtub. It's man-made, and the locals say, do not put your head underwater in that infinity pool. But hey, Ben, you know what? What's a little shit water if it means it likes and follows, right?
True, and I mean, you know, I've swam at Venice Beach before, so it's all the same.
Is Venice Beach? Are you basically telling me that you swim in shit water in Venice Beach?
I mean, you don't go to Venice Beach to swim. That's not the beach you go to here in like LA to really like go in the water and swim. But you know, people do.
I think you told me all I need to know.
But now,
so here's.
You know what I can't.
Go ahead.
You know what I can't stop like picturing right now? Do you remember in like, what was it? I want to say The Simpsons. They had that like pool next to the, not pool, like a lake next to the dump or whatever.
Yes.
I'm getting like total pictures of that when we're talking about this Wow Wow pool or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the three-eyed fish.
Yes. There we go. There we go.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Well, here is my question for you related to this one. Have you ever had a bathing experience or a swimming experience where you feel even dirtier coming out than you did going in?
Well, no, I wouldn't say dirtier. Well, I mean, Venice Beach, yes, dirtier. But, I mean, one of the craziest experiences is in Israel, in the Dead Sea. You go in and, you know, you literally float in the water. Like, you can be standing perfectly straight up, but your feet aren't touching the ground. And you come out of the water and your skin is just like oily, and I mean, it feels amazing, but it's like your skin just like, you feel like you have a lot of stuff on all over you. So
interesting. Okay, well,
and you don't want to go in there if you have a cut.
So long as that stuff you're feeling when you come out does not feel like, you know, the shit water in Woy Woy, Australia, I guess.
True. Yeah. No.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I click the subscribe button. You really should too. If you like videos about real news stories that are funny, stupid, or weird, subscribe now.